We're here at the Manchester Film Festival and we're joined by Olivia Cooke, the star of Katie Says Goodbye. Hi, Olivia.
Hiya.
So when did you get on board with the project?
Got on board with the project. We shot it in March 2015 and I was brought on 3 weeks before because the girl who was going to play my part dropped out.
Right.
And so there was like a mad dash scramble to get someone else, and then I was brought in.
So did you get a phone call just say, Olivia, you know that script I sent you?
No, I didn't know anything about it because I think the other girl was attached from very early on. I probably shouldn't be talking about this, but well.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks before, she couldn't do it, and then I got sent the script and to meet Wayne Roberts, the director, and we had a really wonderful meeting in Los Angeles. And then 3 weeks later, I was in New Mexico filming it.
Oh, wow. So it was
really quick. Yeah. I think it's good as well because it's also, there's a lot of quite sensitive material, so I didn't really have that much time to mull it over.
Yeah. So how was the production?
It was brilliant. It's actually, despite how harrowing the film is in some parts, it was one of the most wonderful experiences that I've ever had doing a movie. It was quite life-changing.
Oh, brilliant. Why was it life-changing?
It was life-changing because I met just incredible people. I decided to move to New York off the back of it. And then just the experience was really, it was really cathartic. And we're out in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico. And it was just the most wondrous kind of, it just wasn't based in reality at all. I was just like so happy every single day and just like really infused and like going off of like 3 hours sleep every night. And it just was really mad because all the elements were against us, but still I was having the most incredible time.
Amazing. Is there any memory that really you know just comes to mind when you think of happy times on the film set?
Well, we were all, so it was super low budget. It was like $1 million, not even, I don't think. And we all had one trailer to share, which was basically like a caravan. Yeah. And the hair and makeup were in there, wardrobe were in there, all the cast were in there. There was one toilet between all of us. But like, it was just that the camaraderie, just in between setups and takes in that trailer was just something that I've never really experienced before, because usually it's not that like that. Everyone just goes off to the trailers in between and you don't really get to have that that bonding time with the whole entire cast.
Yeah, amazing. So what do you hope the audiences today will get out of the film?
I hope they see a movie. I hope they get out of it where, you know, there's we're showcasing a film and a story that the main character is tested to the extremes, and just I hope they get a sense of hope from the movie that they can overcome strife and hardship and hope for a better life. I think.
Good answer.
It's wanky.
No, we've had far wankier answers.
All right, good.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Now, so currently you're working with, I think, a little-known filmmaker called Steven Spielberg. Is it something like that?
Indie filmmaker.
Yeah, a little indie filmmaker.
Yeah.
Indie, get it? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. And we got Marion here. Anyway, so what can you tell us about Ready Player One?
Well, it's a book written by Ernest Cline.
Yep.
And it takes place in 2045, where since now and in 2045 there's been like world droughts, famine, wars, airfare is extortionate, and the only form of escapism is this heightened version of the internet called the Oasis, where it's a completely immersive experience. You live on there, you go on holiday on there, you go to school on there, and then the creator of that dies and leaves a treasure hunt within the Oasis. So it's kind of like a big adventure story to find that treasure and keep it from the bad guys to gain ultimate control and access to this Oasis.
Incredible. And have you started shooting?
We've done it.
Oh, you've done it?
Yeah, done it.
Wonderful. Well, in that case, what was it like working with Stephen?
It was amazing. It was incredible. It was so funny. Like when you're a kid and you're like, I'm going to be an actress and I'm going to work with Steven Spielberg, and then you're actually doing it.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous for the first 2 weeks. Like I felt, and my first day was with Mark Rylance as well, and I was just like, this is so bizarre. And then also there was like mystery guests that would come and just like drop in to say hi to Stephen, and then Stephen would be like, Olivia, just wanted to come and meet Tom Cruise, my good friend. I'm like, oh, great, standard.
Oh, nice.
And then,
nice.
But no, it was incredible, and he's just the master of suspense and tempo and just these huge, awe-inspiring, mega action scenes, and it was just incredible to watch. It was just bizarre.
How does it compare with something like Kick Says Goodbye, though? Because obviously you spoke about that being a micro budget, all in a caravan, you know.
Well, there's an intimacy that comes with with having a small budget and a smaller cast, whereas that when it's half of it is motion capture, then half of it is reality-based drama. And so there's a lot more people that are working on the film, especially the motion capture, where you've got all the digital side of it as well, and people behind the monitors that are there capturing the footage from your face and your body. And I don't understand how it works.
No,
Still don't understand. But it's just, you know, there's an intimacy, and then there's a moment when you've got a massive budget movie with Steven Spielberg, where it's just, you are kind of just a voyeur in a sense, where you're just kind of watching all these things happening. You're kind of like a tiny clog in that machine.
Is it challenging work? You've mentioned that it's VFX heavy. Is it challenging as an actress, sort of, you know, putting on some green lycra and little bobbly things? Or...
Well, there's no green screen, so it's all. I don't understand it. I can't explain it. There's no green screen. It's like a volume. You've got dots on your face, and you've got a helmet on, and you've got 4 cameras that are kind of capturing all this footage from your face, and so I'm there trying to do like the most nuanced performance, and then Stephen is like, Olivia, you're gonna have to give me something more because the cameras aren't detecting anything. I was like, okay, great, cool. So it becomes a lot like theatre, which you would think would be polar opposite from what you were doing, but no, it was really cool.